undisclosed location somewhere in North America, this is your weekly Truth Be Told Minuteman Report. Hey everyone, it's Robert Hensley, your Truth Be Told Minuteman, and today we are going to be talking about homeopathy. Now, I have to admit, I am a skeptic, but I am skeptical of mainstream medicine as well as herbal or energy healing. I will admit to that right off the bat. However, this new book came across my desk called Homeopathy as Energy Medicine, Information in the Nanodose by Richard Grossinger. It is published by Healing Arts Press in Rochester, Vermont, and retails for $24.99. It's 304 pages. It's a beast. Not really. I mean, it's not the longest thing that I've read, but it takes some time. And it's worth every minute. All right. So Richard Grossinger, if you are unfamiliar with this guy, he is definitely an expert. He was the curator, or is the curator, of Sacred Planet Books at Inner Traditions Publishing House, and was the co-founder and former publisher of North Atlantic Books. He has a PhD in ecological anthropology, and he's written more than 40 books. Now, this book did a great job. They said that it would present a contemporary understanding of homeopathy as energy medicine, and it would offer everything needed to begin self-healing with the power of the nanodose. And, you know, it made me question whether or not homeopathy might be the answer for me. It really kind of changed my mind. Now, this book is really a great guide for deepening your understanding of what homeopathy is as a healing art, the philosophy and the methodology, and how it kind of fits in with the kind of broader concept of energy healing. And what I really like about this book so much is that not only is it a kind of a guide to someone who is coming into homeopathy, but it's got a lot of history. So Richard has really gone to, he goes back as far as ancient Rome and ancient Greece. He talks about, the kind of rise and fall in popularity of homeopathy, and how there was kind of a cultural or counterculture revival of energy healing and herbal healing in the 1970s. It's just a really, really, really cool book. I never realized that there were kind of three pillars or principles that are fundamental to homeopathy, which are the law of similars, right, which came from this guy named Samuel Hahnemann, who was from like the late 18th century. But the law of similars is basically like heals like. So if a plant or an herb or a remedy creates a particular effect in a healthy person, then that is what it heals, or that is the remedy that it will provide in someone who is experiencing those symptoms without being sick. Does that make sense? I'm sure I bungled that completely, but that's what it is in my head. There's also the second pillar, which is that microdosing carries or transmits energetic information, which I think that a lot of people who are microdosing currently as part of their psychiatric care are definitely proof of that. And then potentization, I think I'm pronouncing that properly, potentization, which is the process by which herbs and plant and animal materials are diluted and shaken and processed to become homeopathic medicines. And this is the other thing that I thought was really cool about the book, right? Because again, as I'm reading and I'm interested, I'm very interested. It piqued my interest. But as I was reading, the skeptical mind kept coming back with a little like, but that whole the critical mind. But Richard goes into he addresses all of the criticisms in this book. I mean, not everything, but he really takes into account that this is what the critics are saying. These are the critiques of homeopathy, and he has comebacks. To just about everything, which is great. So like I said, I recommend this book. If you are interested in homeopathy, if it's something that you're just getting into, or even if it's something that you've been doing for a while, but maybe you feel like you need a little more guidance, or that, or you've kind of lost faith in the healers around you who have been leading you in this, this book is great. I think that this would be, this should probably be on the bedside table of every person who is practicing or undergoing homeopathic care now. Again, it is called Homeopathy as Energy Medicine, Information in the Nanodose by Richard Grossinger. It is, again, from Healing Arts Press, and it can be found for $24.99. The link for Amazon is going to be in the description on YouTube. And that is it for today, folks. But buy the book, read the book. It's fantastic. You can never know too much. I love learning. I love when they send me these books, because it's always, what did they say, adding another wrinkle to my brain. As long as the brain wrinkles and everything else stays crystal clear, I'm good. But remember, there are 3 opportunities each week to get new content from Truth Be Told on Club Paranormal on YouTube. That is the Minuteman Report every Monday, Bonnie Burkert on Wednesdays with Truth Be Told Transformation, and of course Tony Sweet with the original Truth Be Told every Friday, and we're all at the same time, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, story ideas, you just want to vent or rant about something, fine, whatever, send me an email. You can reach me at reportminuteman@gmail.com. Again, that's reportminuteman@gmail.com. And until next time, stay true.